evening. The time is 6:30. It is Tuesday, July 26, 2022. I'd like to call this special called meeting to order. Can we have a roll call, please?
Timmons. Present. Mata. McCall.
Here.
Kara.
Here.
James.
Present.
Chase.
Here.
Thank you. We have a quorum. Item number 2, citizen comments. At this time, if any members of the public would like to speak, we invite you to now. We ask that you state your name, you limit your time to 3 minutes, and you fill out a citizen comments form. If there's anyone who would like to speak, you may come up now. Seeing none, I will close citizen comments. Citizen comments is now closed. Item number 3, consent. We have consent A.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
make a motion to approve.
Second.
Thank you. It has been moved by Commissioner Chase, seconded by Commissioner James. Is there any discussion on that motion? All those in favor say aye.
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 All opposed. Motion passes. Item number 4, consider and possible action. 4A, consider request to construct an approximately 6,238 square feet restaurant building located at 19200 IH 35 within the I-35 overlay district. Willie's Grill and Icehouse, Conditional Use Permit, CUP-22-0057. Ms. Sharp.
All right, Kayla Sharp, City Planner for the record. We have a conditional use permit for the building elevations for Willie's Grill and Icehouse. It is in the I-35 overlay. The design will have my materials primarily consisting of brick and metal siding and some appropriate architectural features such as canopies, windows, things like that will complete the design. It is right along the I-35 frontage. And while it does not necessarily meet the 90% masonry requirement per the I-35 overlay, it does meet the intent of the overlay with all of the architectural features and things like that. And so staff would recommend approval for Planning and Zoning Commission to recommend approval to council, sorry. And I will share those elevations. One moment, please. Okay, maybe. All right, there we go. Let's see. If it will load. There we go. So, lots of the metal siding and brick and things of that nature. Overall quality design. We also have a representative here from Willie's, as well as the architects are have joined us online. So if y'all have any questions for them.
Thank you. Are there any questions for staff? You had mentioned that it didn't meet the 90% requirement. Do we know what percent it is at?
Should be on here. I don't remember off the top of my head, so let me see. Sorry, just one second.
If not, it's okay.
I was gonna say I'm not seeing it on here.
Yeah, but that would be the brick area. The red is what? I'm sorry?
It's metal siding,
Okay.
painted siding.
Okay. Thank you. Any other questions for staff? Yes, sir.
Which side is, and maybe the reps from Willie's, which side is facing I-35?
Let me get back to the site plan 1 second.
Yeah, go back
This
up
one?
to the first
Oh.
page.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah,
Okay.
of the two, it's the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
And the one on top is the one facing the parking lot, is that correct? That's correct.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Any other questions for staff? Would anyone like to make a motion?
With a motion.
Yes, sir.
I move to approve item 4A.
Second.
Thank you. It has been moved by Commissioner James, seconded by Commissioner Chase. Is there any discussion on that motion? I think I'll say about this. So sometimes we have conditional use permits that come before us that don't quite meet the just general standard we have. And sometimes that is, I feel, because someone's trying to just do things a bit cheaper than they could have. Other times, I believe a company coming to Kyle, they already have a style, they have what their business is like. We've seen that before with other businesses we have approved conditional use permits of. And I believe that's the same here with Willie's. I think, yes, this building may not meet the exact numeric requirements we typically hold, but I do believe they met the intent, and I do support this item. Any other discussion? Okay, all those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Motion passes. Item number 4B. Consider a request to construct an approximately 11,172 square free retail building for property located at 2211 Kohlers Crossing within the I-35 overlay district. Kohlers Crossing Retail Building, Lot 22, Dry River District, Conditional Use Permit, CUP-22-0059. Ms. Sharp.
Kayla Sharp, City Planner for the record. Let me. All right. Okay, so we have another conditional use permit for building elevations. This one is located along Kohlers Crossing, right next to Evo, and it is within the I-35 overlay. It will be a shell retail building with tenants to finish out the inside at a later date. So this building will have materials consisting primarily of limestone veneer, cement plaster, and metal paneling. And then, of course, canopies, windows, things like that will complete the design. And let me share the elevations. Okay. So this is site plan. So it would have, like Evo would be behind it. And then, okay. So lots of the limestone veneer and paneling. They did come back. Originally, this wall on the side here was just the cement plaster, and we did ask them to make that more of the limestone veneer, so they did come back and add that. So I believe it is close to meeting that 90% masonry standard if it does not meet it already, but it definitely does meet the intent of the I-35 overlay with materials and architectural features and things like that. So staff supports this item and would like to recommend that y'all recommend approval to council.
Thank you. Are there any questions for staff? Okay. Would anyone like to make a motion?
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
make a motion to approve item 4B.
Second.
Thank you. It has been moved by Commissioner Chase, seconded by Commissioner James. Is there any discussion on that motion? Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Motion passes. Item number 5, adjournment. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by myself, seconded by So let's go with Timmons. And any discussion on that motion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed. Motion passes. We are adjourned.